This social parasite who so selfishly took Sara's life clearly did not think of anything other than his own motives.
Jeremiah Johnston sat silent, shielded by his attorney today, and listened.
He did not think of the parents who would be left to mourn the grave loss of their daughter, something no parent should ever have to endure.
Sara Zghoul's sister here, addressing the judge.
He did not think of the siblings who would be lost as a piece of them was taken without consent.
The 28-year-old mom and aspiring actress and model died an unspeakable death, said prosecutors. Attacked, murdered, and dismembered, stored in suitcases in the trunk of a car, all at the hands of a man who they say was mad. She owed him money for drugs. In January of 2018, they said he invited her over to his parents' house to get high.
At that time, Sara Zghoul stated that she was not going to repay this debt, and that made the defendant become irate.
Washington County prosecutors talked about how Johnston viciously attacked Zghoul, throwing her down a flight of stairs. At one point, they said, he backed off. She thought she might get out alive.
She asked the defendant for an opportunity to shower herself, and the defendant agreed, knowing at that point in time that he was going to kill Sara Zghoul.
He did. Afterwards, Sara's phone lit up. Her mom wanted to know if Sara still wanted help getting into drug rehab.
This defendant feigned that he was Sara Zghoul and told her mother that she had changed her mind and that she was going to go on a trip and not to worry.
Police said that's when Johnston stuffed his victim's remains into suitcases, the suitcases into a car. He then, they say, became suicidal, injuring himself and hiding in a nearby ravine. Neighbors the next day described to me how he started yelling for help.
I was talking to a murderer right underneath our balcony.
Police arrested Johnston. His trial was looming. Then prosecutors say things changed when Johnston confessed everything to a fellow inmate who flipped on him. Today, he changed his plea to guilty. Outside, Sara's oldest sister spoke again.
Sara hasn't left us. Her spirit surrounds us every day. She'll continue to live on within our heavy hearts and minds. She will walk beside us in every step we take. Her light will not be dimmed by the dark shadows of these events.
Our hearts go out to her family. So today, Johnston pleaded guilty to murder, kidnapping, and abusing Zghoul's corpse. A judge sentenced him to life in prison with a minimum of 65 years, meaning, guys, the 37-year-old will in all likelihood die behind bars.